Great morning, great afternoon, great evening. Hey, love. Hey, love. Hey, love. I'm Jessie C. Love, teacher love, coach love. Fantastic Friday to you. Had to gather myself this morning. Read some really sad news that just threw me off. And the cold part about it is I was thinking about something about that and talking about it, wanting to talk about it a few days ago, and I didn't, and that was the spirit of suicide and loneliness that's going on and how people don't reach out to folks. So distant, this whole social distancing when it was physical distancing has become to where nobody's checking on folks. This Solomon Jamison. Oh my Lord, I wish I'd have seen that. This is the Save Our Marriage Empowerment segment. How do we do that? With prayer, reflection, inspiration, courageous conversation, encouragement, enlightenment, evolvement. I'm Jessie C. Love, teacher love, coach love. Welcome to the most spectacular day of your life. You are above 6 feet. Those of you that are my supporters, you speak to me. I appreciate you so much. Much love. Those of you that are spectators, I appreciate you as well. Thank you for gifting me some of your time. What are these segments for the healthy-minded husbands and wives who have joined their independence together to be interdependent, created a bridge, you lift one another up, and you open the doors? I'm not for everyone, and I comprehend that. Yes, Lord. So, whether you stayed for the whole time, somebody shared me with you, or you found me on your own, thank you. Yes, indeed. These episodes are intended to enhance the honor, respect, loyalty, love, appreciation, progress of healthy husbands and wives. Indeed. Instagram, I don't have a regular setup. This ain't perfection. Oh, gosh. Now, I was asked, how can I speak on this subject? I believe that marriage is a ministry. It's God's art. We're the ones that have the paintbrushes to make it into a masterpiece. Somebody that I follow right now expanded their YouTube to talk about relationships. He get paid, though. I'm doing this because it's an assignment. Like Moses, I asked, who am I? God said, do what I said. Do. Go. So I accepted the assignment. Anyone that has an issue with that, Romans 8:28, Jeremiah 29:11, go ahead and read those and take it up with the Lord. All right. Today, I'm going to give you something that I forgot to give the other day because, it was Bill Bellamy's anniversary and everything. I forgot to share it. But it says you never know what you can build until you make an attempt. Love is a gamble. Nope, you know what? I'm going to read it as he wrote it because I don't like the word try. I try not to use it. I make the attempt not to use it because once I do, then You never know what you can build until you try. Love is a gamble like anything else in your life. You choose a mate or a path, not knowing the rewards along the way, the ups and downs, twists and turns. They all build endurance. How lucky was my choice and my destiny to choose you, Kristen. What an unbelievable choice. My life would not be the same without you, Bill Bellamy. And that was a quote from his Instagram post. 20 years, the journey continues, he said. It was necessary for me to see that. I was supposed to see that. Yeah, loved him when I met him a couple of times. Yeah, matter of fact, a couple of times. I done posted a couple of pictures with Bill Bellamy. It's so beautiful to read. You're not the same. There is a higher purpose when you get into that legal covenant. There's something else that has to come out of you. That's supposed to come out of you. Because we're not designed to be alone. Period. We are not designed to be alone. That ain't the way our Creator made us. And there's something that needs to come out of you that the next person that you connect with in legal covenant is going to see within you and bring out. I had a long conversation with a 25-year-old the other day, and talking to him even about my 31-year-old son. Congratulations on the fourth daughter. So she wasn't having a boy, she had a girl. And how so many people that are unhealthy and didn't make right choices when they were younger are passing down information to say, no, you don't get married at that age. You need to go out and explore. Explore what? Spiritually transmitted diseases, as I call it in my first big book? No. Keep these young folks healthy. They find who it is that they want to be with. Let them be. Don't vomit your past errors on somebody younger. You're supposed to lift them up, make them better, help them get better, reach back. Hello, somebody. I know it's 4:14 in the morning on the West Coast. East Coast is up and getting ready to go. This is episode 149. I put 150. Not to change that. Love understands differences. The LDD 169. You husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way, as with someone weaker. And that's amazing. I was talking to him about that yesterday. Since she is a woman, and show her honor as a fellow heir of the grace of life. 1 Peter 3:7. That doesn't mean that we're weak. You're the one that's stronger. And it was something that the 25-year-old was talking to me about, because he goes into different homes and he sees the difference. He's like, why are those women allowed to be soft and reserved, taken care of? Yet he talked about how his mother had 2 jobs, raised the children by herself when she wasn't supposed to. He didn't have his father. He didn't have his grandfather. His grandfather had been murdered when he was a little boy. But he saw the difference. He saw the difference in households. He sees the differences in the households. The partnership versus the dictatorship. The headship versus the partnership. The mindset. He's learning at a young age. And he recognizes this life ain't about living solo. It's never solo. All of our decisions impact and affect someone else. Everything. Even in marriage, you're going to have your moments when you are depressed. You need to speak with your spouse about it. The love train. I remember when I used to call my segments Love Train. Love Train. Welcome to Love Train. It's going to take you places. We need one another. Buddy. Men and women have clearly been created by God with many differences, and it's not just biological. We think and reason differently. We react and respond differently. That's why we need one another. A balance. It's not sit down, shut up. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. That ain't healthy. It's not. We're supposed to be different, but it still adds also to the challenge of marriage, living. This reality calls for more than being tolerant of each other. It calls us to thank the Lord for our higher power's wisdom in providing us this balance. It's a counterbalance to our own natural tendencies, what we do. And that's something I was talking to this young man about. A woman, no matter how much she attempts and desires, will not teach a little boy how to fully be a man. Proverbs 31, that woman is teaching her son how to be so that he can look for that Proverbs 31 woman. You don't go share yourself everywhere with everybody. That's not healthy. Your wife is not going to want you to have her walking around looking at a number of women that can claim they've been with you. Even though you change when you get into the marriage, you grow, you progress. That inner success improves, it changes. Just like ain't no man want his wife walking around and he looking at all these different men she's been with. Don't nobody want that. That is not something to brag about. Yet, the broken and unhealthy man will do that. Oh, I've been with such and such. That ain't cute. It ain't healthy. It don't go together. In marriage, it could be your wife's adventurous side. It goes along with the husband's relaxed side, and vice versa. Whatever has been placed in you partly helps you move beyond irrational fears and into new uncharted experiences. Okay? Your wife's delicate side, your husband's delicate side should soften some of your coarse edges, helping you to exercise self-control and learn the value of gentleness. Before expecting your mate to see things or see situations, circumstances the same way that you do, realize that our higher power, our creator, the Almighty, our source, added this variety for a reason. Okay? Everything it requires of your patience, it gives back into making you more of a whole person. Prepare a special dinner at home just for the two of you. It's Friday, so today's a great one to do it. Hey, they call me T Money. Great morning to you. Thank you for speaking and joining in. You can do this every day. Today's Dare says to prepare a special dinner for the two of you. Focus on this time to getting to know your spouse better. Do you spend 5 minutes at least per day just looking in the eyes of your husband? Looking in the eyes of your wife? No words. Just sitting there looking into their soul. You might touch their face, touch their shoulder, or just hold one another face to face. Just looking. There's a deeper intimacy that happens when you do that. If you haven't done it, it's going to be awkward, or, let me say it may be awkward when you first do it. But do it anyway. Keep practicing. You may even laugh a few times, but eventually you'll feel that deeper connection. That inspiration, it comes from the inside and it transfers and goes out to become motivation. Inside, inspiration. Sit there with one another and just look. As I asked, do you know how much time your wife needs every day to add joy to her life? Do you know how much time your husband needs every day? What specific words? What specific touch? Every day. Because we are working harder on our marriages than we do our jobs. We are. Our marriages get more of us than our jobs do. Be love. I need to hurry up and go because he's doing something he shouldn't be doing. Perhaps in areas you've rarely talked about, focus on talking about those. Determine to make it an enjoyable evening for you and your spouse with what you're doing. What vision are you creating? What masterpiece are you creating? What colors are you adding to it? What legacy are you leaving? When you're gone, how will people remember you? How will they know that you were here? Because the majority of who we talk about, it wasn't nothing about no money. Money's replaceable. Hello. Good morning. B-Love is coming up in here. Yeah. You have to give. Oh, no. No. You have to give to get. You got to believe to receive. All right? What is it that you're becoming, or who is it that you're becoming, together and individually? Buddy. All right, I'm going to go. Walk in love, talk in love, look in love, live in love, speak in love. Do everything in love. Start with self. Give it to someone else. All right? Be love. Lord says the same. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning and be done before 4:24. I'm not here, you baby girl. Love you and love you more.